Guys, buckle up. We're blasting into Skypiea Saga, the arc that shot One Piece straight into the clouds and gave us sky battles, ancient gold, and the most heartbreaking goodbye in the series. After Alabasta, the log post points up. The Going Merry rockets 10,000 meters on a giant water stream and crashes into a sky world, Jaya. Then Skypiea, a floating city of clouds ruled by a mad god who shoots lightning and hears every thought. We get Cricket's lifelong quest to prove his ancestor wasn't a liar, a scary first clash with Blackbeard, epic fights against priests with cloud weapons and energy dials, Luffy versus Enel, rubber versus thunder in a god-level showdown, and the tear-jerking moment that Going Merry speaks and says goodbye forever. This isn't just about fighting a god or finding gold, it's about dreams that seem impossible, the bond with your ship, and realizing the real treasure is the journey and your nakama. Let's fly. Skypiea Saga, short, intense, full emotion. Here we go. In the Grand Line, after the Straw Hats escaped the deserts of Alabasta and said goodbye to Vivi with that unforgettable X sign, the Going Merry begins following a log post that doesn't point to any normal land direction. The needle spins wildly, and suddenly the entire ship is lifted high above a massive cloud, entering a completely different world, the world of the sky. The crew finds themselves on a soft cloud island called Jaya, a place full of pirates and dreamers chasing gold. There they meet Mont Blanc Cricket, an eccentric man with wild blonde hair and endless enthusiasm, digging in the dirt every day to find the lost golden city in the sky. Cricket tells them the story of his ancestor, Mont Blanc Noland, the great explorer who 400 years ago claimed he saw a city of gold in the sky, but the world branded him a liar and a fraud. Cricket is determined to prove Noland was telling the truth, that Skypiea really exists. At the same time, the crew crosses paths with Blackbeard, Marshall D. Teach, a dangerous pirate with a loud, creepy laugh, who also dreams of becoming king of the pirates like Luffy, but in a completely different way. He believes people with too many dreams lose everything. Blackbeard suddenly attacks Luffy, landing a brutal hit that sends him flying, but Luffy fights back with a powerful rubber punch, forcing Teach to retreat. The crew learns there's only one way to reach the sky, the knock-up stream, a massive vertical sea current that shoots ships straight up 10,000 meters in seconds like a water rocket. The Going Merry enters the stream, and the crew screams in terror and excitement as they rocket upward into the clouds. In the sky world, they arrive at Skypiea, a white city made entirely of clouds, with houses, streets, and even seas built from cloud material. The people here have small wings, the Skypeans. The island is ruled by God Enel, a completely insane man with long white hair and glowing blue eyes. He ate the Goro Goro no Mi, the thunder fruit, allowing him to become lightning itself, strike from anywhere, and hear every thought thanks to his mantra or observation hockey. Enel truly believes he is a god and plans to destroy all Skypiea using a massive flying ship called the Arc Maxim to reach Fairy Verth, a legendary land at the top of the sky. The crew lands on Angel Island and meets Conus, a kind girl who loves singing, and her father, Pagaya, a scientist who explains the dials, devices that store energy like impact dials for powerful strikes, reject dials for super force, flame dials for fire, and many more. The The crew gets caught in an ancient conflict between the Skypeans and the Shandians, warrior natives who were driven from their land 400 years ago. The fighting is over the sacred upper yard, a forested area with a giant tree and a massive amount of buried gold, the very gold Cricket has been searching for his whole life. Enel declares the survival game. 100 participants, including the Straw Hats, enter Upper Yard, and the last one standing wins everything. Enel uses his lightning to kill anyone who gets close and monitors everyone from above. The crew splits up and the battles begin. Zoro fights Ohm, the Enel's first priest, and his iron cloud beast in a fierce sword duel. Sanji takes on Satori, the priest who controls maneuver balls with fast, precise kicks. Usopp and Nami battle Gidatsu, the priest with jet dial and swamp cloud, in a chaotic, hilarious fight. Robin discovers a poneglyph in Upper Yard and reads the island's history. Skypiea was once a normal island on the sea before the knock-up stream lifted it into the sky, and the gold belonged to an ancient civilization. Chopper uses his rumble balls to transform into stronger forms and helps treat the wounded. Luffy faces Enel head-on. Enel blasts him with lightning over and over again, seeming to kill him each time, but Luffy's rubber body is completely immune to electricity. Luffy keeps coming back stronger. In the final battle inside the Arc Maxim, Luffy coats his fist in molten gold to increase the impact and defeats Enel with a massive blow. Gomu Gomu no Golden Axe! Enel falls, and the Arc Maxim stops its countdown to destruction. The crew finds the enormous gold stash, enough to repair the Going Merry and more, and they take a large portion. The Shandians and Skypeans end their 400-year conflict after Enel's defeat and begin living together in peace. Wiper, the Shandian leader, thanks Luffy deeply, and the whole island celebrates. But before they leave, the Going Merry speaks for the first time in her life. The ship, slowly dying from the damage she's taken since East Blue, says to the crew in a soft, sad voice, "Thank you, everyone. I'm happy I could carry you this far and see you chase your dreams." The entire crew breaks down in tears and gives her a heartfelt sea funeral. The Mary drifts away on her own into the clouds, sinking gently into the sea below, leaving the crew sobbing for their first and most precious friend. The crew returns to Jaya and finds Cricket standing on the shore, crying with joy because his dream came true. Skypiea is real, and Noland was telling the truth. Cricket shouts, "My ancestor was right!" The crew laughs and hugs him. Luffy grins wide. Dreams come true if you're stubborn enough, no matter what the world says. Skypiea Saga showed us new things. The sky isn't a limit, it can be the start of something bigger. Gold isn't the most important thing in life. What matters is the journey and the people beside you. A ship isn't just wood and sails. She's a member of the family. She feels, she speaks, and she sacrifices herself for her crew. A journey through the sky full of thunder, gold, ancient dreams, battles against a god, and a heartbreaking farewell to Mary. The Straw Hats came out stronger, more united, and more determined than ever to reach the One Piece. The Grand Line is still full of huge surprises, and the adventure is far from over. And that's Skypiea Saga wrapped. From Cricket's joyful tears proving his ancestor right, to the Going Merry drifting away, whispering "thank you" as she sinks, leaving the crew broken. Key takeaways. The sky has no limits for dreams. A ship is family. She feels, she fights, she sacrifices. Luffy beating a god with rubber fists shows heart always wins. If Mary's final words still hit hard, smash like. Water 7 Saga next. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next emotional roller coaster. Quick comment, your favorite Skypiea moment? Golden Axe? Mary's goodbye? Cricket's win? Drop it below. Thanks for flying with me. See you on the next sea. Keep dreaming big. Peace.